Okay, guys, so this is my update for my fish tank. This is my Black Diamond 1 year update, and well, it's not really, it's more than a year now. I can say it's 13 months, and I have to say that Black Diamond sand is a really great substrate. Again, very cheap, 50 pounds for like $6, if I remember right. And I bought it at the Tractor Supply Company. And as you can see, the cryptocorns have like grown really well. They've sent a lot of runners. I gave away some of the babies to my friends, but yeah, this one's new. Right, one right over there is another one. And yeah, look at the crips. I mean, they're doing really well. I like the color of these ones. It's like the prawns type of crips, and they give that contrast to the green of the other plants. This part looks a little bare. I have Ludwigia over here. They were growing really well. I had some problems with algae. That's why I have to cut it down and give some to my friends. They're really easy plants, so they're supposed to cover that area. The back part of this aquarium, I really didn't clean anymore. I'll let the algae grow. The shrimp loves it. Okay, so yeah, I'll make this as a tank update as well as a Black Diamond sand update also. But yeah, you can see here roots of peace lily that a friend of mine gave me. Now back to the Black Diamond sand. Again, very cheap. But I mean, before I made my first tank about a year, 2 years ago, my first tank is a 15 gallon, and I use a pea gravel, which was also great because it allows, you know, air. I think it's air exchange, or you know, movement of water and nutrients through the gravel, and the plants grew well. And my concern with Black Diamond sand is it might prevent that and cause anaerobic conditions, but it didn't. It grew really well, and I don't know if you can see it here, guys, but there, the root system down here, the tank is amazing. Let me see if I can there focus it well, but you can see the roots are very healthy. Look at that. So that means the roots are able to grow well down here, and that's why the plants are doing really great for me. I've never added additional sand. It vacuums well. I use a Python, and you know, a little bit of sand gets vacuum, but yeah. So would I recommend Black Diamond sand? Yeah, they're cheap. First few weeks they will cause like this black like algae, and I've read in forums that you really need to clean it. It happened to me, but it's not a big problem. What I did is I just let the tank mature. You know, I threw in some snails, let them poop, and I think when good bacteria has settled in, kept things balanced. The only plant that didn't grow well here is the dwarf lily. Sorry, my daughter is calling me. Is the dwarf lily. I think that's a heavy root feeder, and it required some sort of like root tabs, but the rest grew like crazy. This is Hygrophila angustifolia, and if it grows crazy if I let it be, so I just trim it a little bit. I have some water spread, just letting it grow there help with the algae, but hopefully the Ludwigia, you know, the ones I planted, they will grow and, you know, cover this area. Yeah, Anubias doing well. This group of Bacopa has grown really well also for me. I just let it grow on top and hold this um, water ladders in place. I've replaced the water spread as my floating plants, majority of it, into water ladders because they're cleaner, looks cleaner, roots look better. And as you can see there, they don't grow too big because of the lighting. You know, they're not the dwarf version. I don't think there's a dwarf version. It's just that they require a lot of light for them to grow really big, but in aquarium conditions they're, you know, it's really small. And I really love the roots. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, black diamond sand is great. Very cheap, $50, 50 pounds for like $6. Just clean it well, and the rest I give to my friends. So there's a lot going, I mean, like some of my friends, like 2 of my friends took the excess, the rest of the bag. So yeah, I mean, it's also perfect for the quarries, you know, for their for the whiskers or their barbs. I have a group of pygmy quarries in here. So all in all, I mean I've shown you the roots underneath this tank, and it's amazing. I love seeing plants thrive. I love when, especially when I saw the roots, I love to see them grow. And yeah, look at the crypts are perfect. Again, had some trouble with algae, just trimmed some of the leaves off. But all in all, this is a great tank. I'm more of the type of hobbyist where I like to see things in the long term. I don't like get tired of it, like every 3 months change the settings of the tank, or change the aquascape, change the fish. I want to see it long term. And I mean, with my experience in keeping tanks, when there's a really good balance, I just do like maybe 10-20% water changes, sometimes even once every 2 weeks. I mean, you can see the number of shrimps here. Some of my friends, they are having hard time growing shrimps, but in my end they're like crazy. And it's just the balance, keeping things balanced. It's not like the ultra clean tank or the best aquascape out there, but I love to see growth. I love to see this thing growing into jungle. And black diamond sand, again, I mean, like, very cheap. Didn't need to spend too much for such a substrate, and it's doing well. I just do make a prime Seachem iron, and the I think, what was the other one? Now let me just grab it. And the Seachem iron. Oh, there you go. The flourish there. I just do this, guys, only maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't do it every week. So yeah, so black diamond sand, I think it's a 2040 grit. There's a video of another guy who bought the black diamond sand and gave the type of size. So yeah, so please just hit the like button. It will help, you know, just to see people wanting to see, you know, how things do. So yeah, thank you.